So hey there, welcome to the Manhattan Beach Real Estate Market in a Minute report for August 12th, 2024. I am Steve Enchin, your Los Angeles, Beach Cities, and South Bay real estate expert. Now please remember to have a look at the video description section down below, which contains my contact information so you can reach out with any questions about the local market, along with links to subscribe and receive your own online or PDF copy of this comprehensive market report each week. So this week, the real estate market in Manhattan Beach presents, well, a mixed bag of trends that are important to consider if you're planning to buy or sell. With the median list price at $3,997,499, with a market action index indicating a slight seller's advantage at a value of 40, but this is a slight decline from last month's index of 42, which reflects a cooling trend in market activity. So let's dive into the details to better understand what's happening in the Manhattan Beach real estate landscape. So looking at our median list price, as we just mentioned, it's at $3,997,499. And while this price point is showing resilience, the overall market seems to be in a bit of a holding pattern. The price has not significantly fluctuated in recent weeks, indicating that while demand still exists, it's not quite pushing prices higher as it might in a hotter market. And the luxury section of the market, particularly at the top quartile, continues to see some activity, but price adjustments may be on the horizon if inventory levels continue to rise. Now, price per square foot, which we can find right over here, has also seen some downward pressure, currently standing at $1,351. This is another indicator that the market may be cooling. And buyers are placing less value on properties, which could suggest they're either more price sensitive or that the properties being listed aren't meeting their expectations in terms of quality or location. So sellers may need to consider price adjustments or improvements to attract buyers who are becoming more discerning in their choices. And we'll move on to inventory. Oh, there it is, right at the bottom. Inventory levels have been climbing with 64 active listings currently on the market. It's a notable increase, and that could potentially signal a shift towards a more balanced market if this trend continues. But it's important to remember that rising inventory alone doesn't necessarily mean the market is weakening. We need to keep an eye on whether buyer interest can keep pace with increasing supply, which will ultimately determine whether the rise in the inventory will lead to price reductions. Now, moving down to, we'll come back to market action index in a moment. Moving on to days on market. Homes in Manhattan Beach are currently spending an average of 80 days on the market, with the median days on market at 53. So it's a relatively lengthy time on the market, and it's another sign that buyer activity may not be as brisk as sellers would hope. So properties in the higher price range tend to stay on the market longer, of course, which is consistent with the broader trend of cooling market conditions. But sellers in those higher quartiles may need to adjust their expectations or be prepared to negotiate more aggressively to get deals closed. Now, back up to the market action index. Here we are. Now this measures the rate of sales versus inventory. So it's dipped slightly to 40, down from 42 last month. And the slight drop suggests that while we're still in a seller's market, the advantage is beginning to wane. The market's cooling is evident as more homes become available and buyer demand softens. So if the trend continues, we may see this index move into the buyer zone, which would likely lead to further price adjustments. And I'll show you where that is. Right here, we have this nice kind of meter that shows where we are, what zone that we're in. All right, so let's wrap it up. In summary, the Manhattan Beach real estate market is currently experiencing a cooling phase. So while it remains a seller's market, the signs of a shift are becoming more apparent with rising inventory, decreasing market action and properties staying on the market longer. So for sellers, this may mean needing to be more flexible with pricing and negotiations, while buyers might find increasing opportunities as the market potentially shifts in their favor. So watching the market action index and days on market, which we will do week after week, will be crucial in the coming weeks to gauge the direction of the market as we move towards the end of the year. Hope this information has been interesting and useful. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we will see you next week for another Market in a Minute update. Thanks for watching.